Welcome back. Time is 8:13. Red Planet, here we come. In the first few days of his second term, President Donald Trump has already promised to plant a U.S. flag on Mars. His plan to prioritize space exploration is a win for SpaceX's Elon Musk, but how realistic is the time? And could we land a crew on Mars while Trump is in office? Chief Transportation Correspondent, pilot, self-proclaimed space geek, May-Kay Beeler, walking us through it all. May-Kay, what's going on with this?
Well, we better get busy.
Right?
That's all I got to say. All for it, but we got to get busy. Well, Musk has found a home in Trump's orbit. Getting humans to Mars, well, that's been a long time goal for Musk, and it could be pretty lucrative. Musk's companies, well, they've already raked in billions of dollars in government contracts. As the CEO of SpaceX, Musk continues to outshine other contracted space agencies, reaching for the final frontier. SpaceX's Starship rocket is designed to land on the moon and eventually Mars, but it's had some setbacks in the test flight process. Just last week, it suffered an in-flight explosion, or a, quote, rapid unscheduled disassembly, unquote, according to Musk. And he says he plans to launch uncrewed missions to Mars as early as next year. With the planets, well, that's when they're going to align next, and then a crewed landing on the Red Planet in 2028 before Trump leaves office. But NASA says a more realistic goal for a crewed landing on Mars is 2030. So far, only unmanned rovers and orbiters have reached the Red Planet.
So how long does it actually take to get to Mars, May-Kay?
It's far away. And it depends on if the planets are aligned.
Okay.
So you know how far it is? 140 million miles from Earth. To put it in perspective, the moon is only 239,000 miles away. The distance can be more or less depending on where the planets are in their orbits around the sun. Okay, so how long does it take to get to Mars? Depends. The planets, yes, have to be aligned just right for the optimum approach. We're talking 9 months one way. Then the planets have to be aligned just right for the return trip, and the launch window occurs every 26 months.
Okay, so a long time to get there, a long time to get back, and also put into perspective how long Butch and Suni have been up on the space station. So kind of thinking about how long they'd have to be in space. What does the NASA administrator have to say about all of this?
So Bill Nelson, highly regarded, our former NASA administrator who just stepped down with the new administration. He says the explosion of last week's Starship, wasn't really a big concern because failures like that are part of their learning process, for future successes. Starship's first 5 launches ended in explosions.
Okay, so obviously we know Nelson on the way out. Who's on the way in?
Jarrett Isaacman. Remember, he's the billionaire / private astronaut. He's flown twice in space, paid SpaceX big bucks to do that, and he's in line now. He's been appointed for this next position.
And of course, Musk and Trump are very close, but is there official cabinet spot for Musk?
I wouldn't say it's official, no, but President Trump did make a space for him, starting a new agency. And of course, we know Musk leads Tesla, SpaceX, and X, previously Twitter. So now he's going to be the head of the Department of Government Efficiency, or DOGE, and that's to root out wasteful spending.
Okay, got it. So heading DOGE, heading SpaceX, and plans to go to Mars. We'll see if that happens, but it would be a long shot, it seems like, to actually make it happen safely.
Safely, that's the key. Can't rush that.
Can't rush things like that. All right, May-Kay, thank you. We appreciate it. Let's